What is going on, everyone? Today is New Comic Book Day, July 30th. It's the 5th Wednesday this month. It's been an expensive month, but luckily, today, my pool list is around like $30. Maybe we'll stick with that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. So like always, we're all going to go over our pool lists. The reason I say, we have a very special guest again. Not just Leslie's library, but the person who got me into comic reading, and that is, drum roll, Andres!
What's up, y'all? So yeah, I definitely got right into comics, but honestly, I'm still kind of new to comics too. It's been such a long journey that I've been like reading them and just like getting to know a whole bunch of different artists and like writers. So I'm super excited for this week that's coming out. A lot of like final issues and another new one to come out too, so.
Yeah, and he's going to be in a lot of feature videos. He is the most knowledgeable person I know when it comes to Batman. Anything Batman, everything Batman, he's the guy to go to. But we'll go over his pull list in just a little bit. And everyone, a crowd favorite is Leslie. All right, what's your pull list?
Hi, party people. So my pull list for this week is only one. It's going to be Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit, number 5. And I believe this is the last one, right?
It really is.
Yeah, this is going to be her. And
then maybe some back issue hunting?
Yeah, I'm still back issue hunting Beneath the Trees. I've kind of already given up. It's only been a week and I'm already giving up.
No, you need to
but yeah, this is going to be like my long-term project, so I'll let you know which ones I find. I have number 6 right now for the single issues, so that's really cool. And then I'm also back hunting possibly Sabrina Teenage Witch, but that's really old. It's like from the 90s, so... yeah, that's going to be a separate project. But yeah, just for this week, we only have the one pool. And then maybe I'll find like another indie comic that I'm into. We'll see.
So, a light week for Leslie. And now we're going to go with Andres over here.
Yeah, so I like to like keep a budget as well. So today it's going to be like under $20, which is pretty nice. So the pulls that I have is going to be Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. And that was just a tribute to like Tim Sale, and Batman The Long Halloween was like one of the very first comics that I ever read and ever fell in love with. So I know it's not as great as the originals, but it's still like a fun read. And then last issue of Out of Alcatraz for this series. I am kind of bummed out that it's ending. It had a really strong start, which I really liked. And then a new number 1 that's coming out today, it's going to be Speed Racer. This one I'm really excited for, especially since it's from like Mad Cave Studios. There was another comic that I got from them that was called Wild Animals, and that one was such a great number 1, so I'm expecting a lot, honestly. And then lastly, I have The Thing. This was just such a good read right now, especially after watching Fantastic Four. Like, just while getting more of like the whole family, it's just so great.
Nice. Now, I thought he had an extra issue in there. What happened to Savage Wolverine number 1?
I dropped Savage Wolverine number 1 just because got to keep it in the budget. Also with like reviews that I've been reading, I think that's like I would rather put like Speed Racer and The Thing on my priority.
Okay, you know what? I may have to call an audible and change to that, but we'll see when we get in there. I know last time I bought everything, but this time that's not going to happen. All right, so for me, the pull list that I have is God's One World Under Doom number 1. That's only a one-shot special. I'm very behind when it comes to the Doom series. I have the first 4 issues, but there's 5 right now. But there's just a one-shot. And then I was going to ask you about this, Andres, the Justice League Dark Tomorrow special number 1. You think that's worth it?
Honestly, the cover does look good, but I don't think a cover should be like the most deciding factor if you should get the comic or not. But it did look interesting, kind of looked promising. I don't think was it going to be a one-shot?
I think it's a special, yeah, maybe.
A special, yeah. I don't know. That was kind of tricky to say. Maybe once we get in there, we'll be able to decide.
It's like a bigger comic book too, from what I heard. Like a what is it called when it's bigger? Not magazine size, whatever. We'll see when we get in there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know they did a special for like Superman. Like
yeah. I just have never read a Justice League, so I was intrigued by it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Out of Alcatraz number 5 as well, and that's got me into that. I'm excited for this last issue. It was a great issue. I just love, like, I don't know, breaking out of prison stories, like the show like Prison Break. But this is a lot better since it's Alcatraz, like the most unescapable prison out there, and they did it, right? And they tried to survive. Another comic that I have is News from Fallout number 2. Fallout number 1 was really good. It was mainly, there was like not a lot of dialogue. It was just mainly art. The art was great. So hopefully number 2 has more dialogue going on, because it was a bit confusing at first, to be honest. The next one is The Thing number 3, just like Andres. I really love that series. Honestly, it's one of my few favorite Marvel comics that's out right now that I'm reading. Besides Ultimate Spider-Man, I would say Thing, that run that's happening right now is really good. Next is going to be Ultimate Spider-Man number 19. This is probably my favorite comic that I'm reading out of all my comics. It's a tight race, but right now that's my favorite just because I'm reading the Volume 2 trade paperback, which is from issue 6 to 12. I'm on issue 9, and I have the rest of the singles, so I'm going to be behind on this until further notice. Here are the ones that I am really debating on if I'm going to purchase or not, and that is The Vision and the Scarlet Witch number 3. Scarlet Witch and Vision, those are one of my favorite Marvel characters ever, but I don't know, this comic is just not clicking for me. Yeah. The art is beautiful, but I just really love when the story is great. If I'm going to bring in Speed Racer number 1, I may have to take that out. This would be my first elimination out of all my comics. so we'll see. Now,
Emma Frost, you're not eliminating that one yet?
Not yet. Emma Frost number 2 was actually really good.
Oh, okay,
I haven't done any reviews on this channel, but that's a quick review. 4 out of 5 stars, I would say.
Interesting.
What about this, Andres? Spider-Man versus the Sinister 16 number 1.
Looking at that. I was thinking of getting it as well. Again, if I like flip through the pages, like the artwork, I think I might grab it too. Just because it's like a one-shot, so it's not like any other build-up I have to have or continue on forward as well. So it honestly seems interesting, seems fun, seems playful, so might pick it up. We'll see.
All right, so we're going to head in to our local comic book shop, Andres' favorite. What is this? AmazingComics.com in Westminster, California.
Yeah, best one. Always has a whole bunch of comics ready for you to pick up. Even indie comics, which I love and adore indie comics. Yeah, they'll always have it ready for you.
And they just opened 23 minutes ago. It's 10:23, so let's get right in there.
Okay, so I don't know if I want this one or if I want this.
Or the foil variant.
The foil's pretty cool too.
But those are gonna be too expensive. But it is the last one. How much is it? Oh, it's only $7.
Yeah.
Should I get the foil variant? It'll be my first foil.
That's true. Yeah. I'll get the foil, babe.
DC does do a lot of foil variants.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get this one. I think this cover is really cute. I love when they're all together. I love anything girly pop, so.
We just wrapped up at Amazing Comics at our LCS here. Leslie had some interesting pulls. It wasn't part of her pull list, but hey, she loves giving. Yeah. And then Andres bought a bunch of stuff too, but we can start with Leslie.
The floss is on, so we can talk about the comics. Alright, so of course, I picked up Gotham City Sirens. I really like the variant cover. I was gonna buy the foil, but it was a little too pricey for me. If I would have just bought that one, I would have got foil, but I ended up buying some gifts for a cousin of mine, but this is the one that I got. It's the same variant cover, just not foil, so I'm excited to read it. Sad that it's ending though. I ended up picking up The Last Boy. I picked up issues 1 through 4. My cousin is a big fan of Peter Pan growing up. This was like her favorite movie. She like was obsessed with Neverland and all that stuff. So this is issue 1, if you guys are interested in reading it. Issue 2, I had to back hunt for this one. And then issue 3, it's this really pretty one. And then issue 4, things got a little spicy, you know? But I'm excited for her to read it. If she likes it, then I might ask her to borrow them so I can read them myself. And let me know if you've read these in the comments.
Such
That's
a great cousin, Leslie.
Yeah.
What a great cousin.
I love giving.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you only have one comic in your pull list for that week.
Yeah, literally. So for my pulls this week, we got Speed Racer #1. I got the variant cover where he's working on the car. I thought it was cool, kind of like the
that's
magazines where like
cute.
they have car magazines and there's like a photo of the guy working on the car. So I thought this was pretty dope. I'm excited to read it. And then we got the thing #3. I got the cover A again, just because like there wasn't really that interesting stuff or like cool covers that they had. Unlike the first issue that they had some pretty cool covers there. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. And then next, I did end up getting the Spider-Man and versus the Sinister Six, just because it looked like a fun read. Honestly, I think it's just not gonna take itself too seriously, so like I'm down for it. And then also, lastly, again, I did get my Batman Long Halloween. I'm really excited to read this one. No, it's not gonna be like that amazing, but still just like a tribute to him. So always gotta appreciate the original work. And then lastly, what I picked up was also some bags for my comics, because I have a big collection and I really want to like preserve them. And then like 100 count of like boards, so they'll be safe and not have any bends or anything. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this week.
Nice. So the bag and boards that's 100 bags and then 100 boards.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 100
Okay.
bags,
How
100
much
boards.
was it?
It was $8.99 for the bags and then $12.99 for the boards.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay,
so I
not
think
bad.
you save some money for sure.
Yeah, because I know when you buy the comic books, you also like
25 cents
pay
for the
25
bag
cents.
and board. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, also while I was in there, I subscribed to their pull list, so I'm really looking forward to Batman and Deadpool. So I really wanted to get the cover with Deadpool, or when Batman has like the batarangs and it has like Deadpool's face in there. I was like, that's gonna be iconic. I need it, so I for sure put it on the pull list.
Nice. All right. So, what was I gonna say? I need to pre-order that too. This coming like probably week at my LCS in Long Beach. But hey, we'll see what happens. So this is going to be my pulls for this week. This is the first time where I had to make an ultimate sacrifice and leave like 4 comics behind because the budget was tight this week. We went on trips and bought other random things where I could have spent it on comics instead. So #1, this was not on my list, but Andres was able to convince me. Speed Racer #1. I just really like the cover, and when I was a kid, I think Speed Racer was a movie, right? Or was it a show?
It was a movie, and then they had the show as well on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I remember watching the movie, so I'm interested to see, and it's a racing comic, so we'll see what happens. It's probably my first, it's like a manga type of comic, right?
I'm not too sure.
Well, it's like the art is
Yeah,
like
the
anime.
art-
Yeah, it's
it
like
kinda looks like it.
the art is like anime. I haven't read a comic like that just yet, so I'm very, very excited to see that. And then Ultimate Spider-Man #19. I'm really excited to catch up to all these single issues that I have. Once I finish Volume 2, I just have to catch up from issue 13 to 19. Easy task. Next, same as Andres, I got the Spider-Man versus the Sinister 16, and this is a one-shot comic. I was debating to see if I needed to buy a one-shot comic again today, but I really like Spider-Man, so like Andres said, a fun read maybe. We'll see.
Yeah,
And then Andres and I fought over this.
we did.
Out of Alcatraz #5, it was the last issue. But for now, just hold on to it. Do it. And then I'll probably buy my own at Long Beach since I have to go to that LCS. So I think I owe you $5, so just keep it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. You're the best. Yeah,
I
I
realized-
was honestly pretty bummed out when I didn't get it.
Ryan
I
is a
didn't even want
giver,
to talk
too.
about it,
Yeah.
but damn, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
There you go for that. Honestly.
I wanted to say it for this part of the video because I just held on to it the whole time and he was so sad.
This is a surprise for being a special guest.
Yes,
Dang.
special guest.
I'm
There you
so
go.
excited. Yeah.
My gift to you. The Thing #3. This is one of my favorite Marvel runs right now. The Thing is just, and I had no idea about like the Fantastic Four. I never watched the original movies, and we're seeing Fantastic Four this week, so that's really exciting.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tomorrow!
I still have to buy the tickets, but we're going tomorrow.
Oh.
It was amazing. It was 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so The Thing is just so good. It just like, him going out of his neighborhood, and he had like his high school bully meet up with him, asking for help. I think that was just a really cool story, and then he's being helpful with it.
And I really had to get Ryan into this. Like, I had to convince him about getting the Thing, because I was like, dude, out of all the Fantastic Four characters, the Thing is goated.
Yeah, because I'm just really skeptical with Marvel comics right now. No offense to Marvel fans. I love Marvel. I love some of the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
But right now, based as a new reader, like DC is just more superior.
Yeah, they're firing
at
on
this
all
moment in
cylinders.
time.
Yeah.
And then finally, I had to leave 4 comics for this. I left. Here's a screenshot of what I left. I left the News from Fallout #2, the Scarlet Witch, and Vision #3. That one really hurt, since those are my favorite heroes in Marvel. I also left the Justice League Unlimited, not Justice League Unlimited, Justice League one shot, and then the Gods One World Under Doom one shot. But here we go, and it's the War #1 by Boom Studios. It just, when I was watching reviews of this, reading reviews, and even like going through the comic, it just looks so cool. I love history, and I know it's not about history, it's just about if a war were to happen today, what would happen. And I think it's based in New York City, so I was intrigued, and we'll see what happens. And the reason I left the News from Fallout #2 is that the first one, it's black and white, which is okay, but if there's not a lot of dialogue and I'm just basing it on art, it's hard for me. And next week is a light week for me. You don't have any pulls next week.
I don't have any pulls. There's nothing that's like really exciting for me, but we'll see. Maybe I might head over to the comic book shop, see any like back issues. But
yeah, so if I really need to buy something, like the issues that I left this week, maybe I'll save it for next week.
Yeah.
So I really hope you all enjoyed watching our second video on this channel. We got some special guests. If you guys like them, I'll invite them back. And that's going to be on this channel a lot, just because he knows a lot about comics and he's taught me a lot of things. And maybe we can have even our own podcast. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be so dope. But yeah, it was a great time. Awesome comics that we got today.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to read them.
So thank you all for watching the videos. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Give a like and keep commenting for more recommendations. I know some of you recommended Feral.
Yeah,
Feral's a good comic. I know there's a lot of issues already out. The trade paperback, I might purchase next week, since I don't have a lot of pulls next week. Like I said, we'll see what the budget is, because we have to afford to live, and I can't afford all the comics that I want.
Also, if anybody has read Lilith, let me know how it is. I saw it here, kind of caught my eye, but I spent too much already, so I didn't get it. Let me know if you like it.
Yeah, so thank you again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya.
Peace.